Madueke has been one of the players we've been particular about. Today, he showed that.
Aside, scoring the goal, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really see much of him. We could see it clearly that Kowo was struggling in the first half.
Right, guys, as we said, a real test for Enzo Maresca. Did he pass? Did he fail? We are here to talk about the Chelsea-Liverpool game that happened just a few minutes ago. And it's been a very difficult game, a very, very, very tough game for Chelsea. But then 2-1, not really a bad result. But then the handshake between Enzo Maresca and Arne Slot and the facial expressions of Enzo Maresca tells it all. As usual, I have my man GH Armando in the building.
The building, no.
I can see GH Armando is sweating under air conditioning.
Seriously, it's not easy.
Right, but before we start, guys, we apologize sincerely for the break in transmission of our live feed that we were supposed to do. During the game, the watch along we were supposed to do.
Yeah.
It was due to internet connectivity issues with internet connectivity, and as it stands, we are so upset with our internet provider, but then we can that is just all we can do. So basically, we are just trying to improve or get another or a better service provider. But until this, our internet has always been great. But we'll get that sorted out, and then probably in our next game we will come back stronger. Yeah. Right. All apologies. Right. Chelsea, Liverpool. Yeah. I said that this was going to be a tough game.
Yeah, we all knew it was going to be tough.
I said the best Chelsea would have gotten or could have gotten was a draw. Not because I didn't want Chelsea to win, but I felt Liverpool was more of a stronger side for Chelsea to face. I don't know what you think. After watching the first 90, the full 90 minutes and some extra 7 minutes. What is your take on the game too?
For me, I think the best team lost today. From my point of view, the way we have played, we just couldn't create chances.
Right.
That caused the loss. We just couldn't create enough chances today, and that is because we couldn't get Cole Palmer in the game. It was so obvious that Chelsea couldn't get Cole Palmer in the game. Right. And he's our go-to man. If you need to create chances, you need to involve him more. Right. You need to play him in the game. Right. But they weren't doing that.
Right. Let's look at the starting 11. Yeah. First of all, we expected that Lavia was going to come into this game. Yeah. He was given the opportunity. Yeah, right. We also expected we also expected Tosin. Yeah. Tosin was in the game. The only person we didn't expect so soon was Reece James. Yes. Reece James came into the game, and I don't know what you make of his performance.
A big surprise to me, and I didn't expect to see him anywhere near the starting lineup. Right. Probably from the bench, but I'm not in training. I don't know what has been happening in training. Even though we saw a couple of videos where he's very sharp, he looks very sharp. The most surprising player was Renato Vega. I was really, really surprised him being left out in the first 11. And he just maybe Enzo Maresca wanted to go with the experience before anything else. So I think that's why he started the captain and Gusto. So Enzo Fernandez being left out for Lavia, I think that was a great decision. We could all see in the game that what Lavia brings to the team, what Lavia does in the midfield, and I think Enzo is way below his standard at the moment. So for me, I wasn't really surprised seeing Lavia in there. Overall, I think we could have done better, but let's not give credit. Let's not take out the credit Liverpool team has been doing, because they've been one of the best so far in the league. So, we could have done better.
We missed Kukureya, who is a key player in our left back.
Definitely.
Did you feel the absence of Kukureya?
Yes, especially coming into a game like this where Mo Salah is one of the most creative and best wingers we have in the Premier League. So I think one-on-one, Kukureya would have been able to deal with some kind of attacks from Mo Salah. So definitely, I think that's probably why Liverpool was so exposed in the first half. We could see it clearly that Cole was struggling in the first half, leading to him giving away a penalty. So I think definitely we missed Cucurella in this game.
Reece James was started.
Yeah.
Whether started or coming from the bench.
Yeah.
What he did today, do you think that he's in the position to keep, giving first of all, what do you make of his performance today?
Reece James was excellent until the second goal we conceded.
Right.
I think he and Tosin were sleeping at that moment.
Right.
They could have done better because from the kick of Mo Salah's boot, and then Jones was riding. I think captain was trying to set an offside or something. But the guy was
because
running
how he ran away from the line.
Yeah,
it was shocking because.
How
the player is pressing to score a goal.
So why
are you going the opposite direction?
Yeah, he was coming out.
He was running out
coming from deep.
He's coming inside.
So I think apart from that decision, that incident,
right.
he was solid.
Right, and you think that his fitness level
is getting better. Hopefully he will stay for some time.
Right.
But
right.
I think like Enzo Maresca said, they need to manage him so well. They need to manage him to keep him for some time because we really need him in the team.
Right. Let's look at the Tosin Cowell partnership. Cowell, for example, cost us a penalty, but generally, do you think that he did well in the game?
So well. I mean, Cowell from the first minute to the end, he was solid. He was bold in the defensive line, making so many clearances and blocks. Right. I didn't really see Tosin today. I don't know what happened. I didn't really see him. And I'm sure maybe because of that early yellow card, it actually slows him down. And eventually he has to be substituted.
Right, he had to.
So for me, definitely it's a strong partnership considering their height, their structure and all. But I think moving forward, it's likely to be Liverpool and Fofana because of what Tosin hasn't been able to, take this opportunity so well that I expected. But hopefully we're able to have a balanced defensive line, which is important. We don't need too many changes at a time, especially in the Premier League. So if it's going to be Fofana and Liverpool, no problem. But I think I wanted to see a lot more from Tosin.
Right.
Yeah.
Now let's look at the midfield.
Yeah.
A partnership between Lavia and Caicedo, compared to the partnership between Enzo and Caicedo.
There wouldn't be any better partnership than Lavia and Caicedo. Taking into consideration how they played in the first half of this game, even some period of the game, the second half. I think overall, Enzo Fernandez is still below, way below. We could see the big difference when he came on. As usual, misplacing some passes and being slow in recovery.
Not. I mean, getting into
the game.
The game.
Yeah,
because he's still too slow. He doesn't
very slow.
Run back to help the defense.
So for me, I think our best partnership in the midfield is definitely going to be Lavia and Caicedo. No doubt about that. Enzo Fernandez still.
Madueke was,
in the first half, solid. In the first half,
we've all been crying of selfishness.
Yeah.
Today he released the ball.
Yeah.
Quite well.
Decently.
I don't know what you make of his performance today.
I agree. In the first half, he was solid. I think
just that he wasn't more in the game in the second half. I don't know why, but the few opportunities he got, I think he really played well. He played well.
He took the game to Robertson today, especially in the first half, and we could have actually had a goal coming from him. Well, let's just hope we keep on pushing. We keep on, playing like this. I think we were able to find our balance in the near future.
Right, but Sancho seemed not to be in the game.
Very disappointed today.
He wasn't really the Sancho. Of a few games we've seen. Do you think it was just too much pressure on him?
I think the standard of the game, he wasn't able to step up to the standard of the game. And actually, he really surprised me with his performance today. I think he could have gotten the better of Arnold, Alexander Arnold today, but he couldn't do it. But let's not forget that it's been a while. Some of these players they've been out for some time, and he's just getting back to playing regularly. He's not going to be all the time. He's going to be top there. So I think it's just one of these days, and he'll actually come good. Yeah.
Jackson scored our only goal of the game.
Yeah.
What do you make of Jackson's performance today?
Aside, scoring the goal, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really see much of him. Aside scoring the goal, which he took so well today, I've not seen him scoring a one-on-one with the goalkeeper so neat like this before. So I think he's improved in his finishing, and I actually wanted to see more of him with connecting with the teammates, but I didn't really see him that much today. It was only once that he always drive with the ball, but he did it only once today from my observation. So I didn't really see much of him today, to be honest.
How good was Enzo Maresca tactically today?
Tactically, I think he's done it. He was just let down by some few in-field decision by the players. But I think tactically solid. Just that we needed to create more chances. Where I highlighted that we couldn't find Cole Palmer, we couldn't put him in the game. That's why we couldn't create a lot more chances. But I think tactically he was solid. How he was able to allow the players, even though we are playing against a top team, but we took control of the game. We did everything. I mean, that was solid.
Substitution-wise, at the point you were calling for Nkunku to have been introduced earlier. Do you think that should have been done earlier, or when the time he came in was okay for you? Looking at the fact that Jackson wasn't
really
able
in the
to
game,
find himself in the game.
So I think that's where I am a bit. Really not happy about that substitution. I was thinking he will keep Madueke and then bring in Nkunku for Jackson. Let's play. You could realize that when Neto went to the other side, he wasn't progressing as he was at the left. So I think those little things we have to be careful. And like I said, Jackson wasn't in the game despite scoring the only goal for Chelsea, but he wasn't really in the game. I was expecting to see Nkunku very early on, like from the minute 50th, 60th. There, I wanted to see him already, but it didn't happen. So I was really disappointed with that substitution. But apart from that, everything was okay. But
he actually seems to be fighting for his place in the defense. Excellent performance from him. Coming in as a substitution.
Yes, he did so well.
Great blocks. I mean, he blocked one shot that I was very, very happy about.
Yeah.
He was just good today. I don't know what you make of Badiashile performance.
I think this will be one of the best performances he has had for Chelsea.
Noting that he hasn't really started a lot of
games
or played a lot of Premier League games.
Yes.
Coming on into this one with that confidence.
Yeah.
Really, really something.
So I agree with you.
Right. But
consistency, my brother, you've said it. Let's hope he keeps consistent performances like this. It will be so nice to see this kind of competition in the team.
But overall, where do you think we had challenges that cost us this game?
Two areas.
Right.
I think being able to create a lot of chances. And I said it in our previews of this week that this game is going to be based on your chances. The more you take your chances, the more likely you will win in the game. I said it clearly.
Right.
And it's pure example. Liverpool didn't create so much chances, but those two clear chances, they took the advantage of that. So for me, Chelsea didn't create a lot of chances that could give them the needed goals.
Right.
And defensively, we weren't switched on at that moment, that particular moment. Jones took that.
Right.
Not only Reece James and Tosin. I think Robert Sanchez could have come out.
Right.
The first touch of Jones took the ball away. I think he could have reacted quickly and just pick up the ball, but he was still deep inside the post. I think that gave Jones the opportunity to just have a second touch, and it was a goal.
Right. Guys, please let us know what you think of today's game. All the players we've mentioned, which of them really performed well to your expectation? The starting 11, were you happy about it? Were you not happy? Let us know in the comments section. But then for me, I feel that generally our game wasn't together. We were disunited. We were disjointed. I couldn't see that, like a team play in transition. There were spaces in between. When you look at the Liverpool side, it's very difficult to penetrate them because they don't leave spaces. In the midfield, in their defense. Yeah. But when they were attacking us, you could just see. So it's just that they were tired. Yeah. Even though they would have taken a lot more goals, or we would have taken a lot more goals. When they were attacking us, you could see a lot of spaces. Yeah. In between our defenders and all of those things. Yeah. One of which, cost the second goal and all of that. So overall, I think that we still need to appreciate in standard as a team. I feel that we are not that robust yet. I feel that Enzo Maresca should still, have a work around the team and then let us be able to play together, compact, without losing out and giving opportunity to be punished the way we were punished today. Yeah. Overall, I wouldn't say it was a bad game. I feel that yes, we didn't create a lot of chances that we could have, but I feel that it's just that there were so many issues going on. There were so many things going on. Lavia playing for the first time. Yeah. James also coming. For the first time, there were so many things that though these players know each other, but then there were still so many issues that could have caused us these little mistakes. But then I feel that Liverpool are the leaders of Premier League at the moment. Losing to a Liverpool, a 2-1 for me wasn't really bad. But I feel that going forward, we need to up our game. As Enzo Maresca keeps saying himself, we are not there yet. So we shouldn't expect that this team would beat every team. Yes. Do I expect better performance from the team? Yes. We should improve. But then that doesn't mean that we have to score each and every time. I was particularly happy because Madueke was playing in the game. Yeah. Palmer not well, but then it's one of those days. Yeah. For me, as I keep saying, it is performance that I am looking out for, not always winning. Yeah. Madueke has been one of the players we've been so particular about. Today, he showed that he's teachable, or he's been listening to some of the things that people have been talking about. Yeah. And gradually I feel that if we understand that the team is not there yet, well, there are some of them that we'll be upset about, but there are some that we would. Because for me, going into this game, I didn't expect a win. Yeah. The best I expected was a draw, but we lost, and by a goal margin. And I think that is not really, really bad. Jackson scoring that amazing goal. Yeah. More room for improvement. More room for improvement. Absolutely. And I think
talking about the spaces that our defense have wherever Liverpool attacks, and them not allowing spaces. Right. I think it depends on our attackers. Right. Why do I say that? If you're attacking them, your runs, the position of your own players, the one who's holding the ball, should have people running behind them.
And remember, that's why I said we didn't play together. Yeah. Because it is when your opponent is attacking you, it's not left onto the defenders alone. You should know how to mark them out so the ball don't even get into your defense. Yeah. But I didn't see a lot of that. It got to a point like they were just using our spaces and then they were creating problems for us. Yeah. I think what you're saying is true, but as a work in progress, I just feel that Enzo Maresca should find a way around it and then, improve the team going forward. This is his first season. Yeah. I think some of these things should be pardonable. We haven't gotten to that point where we would demand a win. Every single time. Yeah. This, for me, this is not a Nottingham Forest that got me upset the other time. This is a Liverpool, and we all can say that Liverpool are the best in the league, if the table is anything to go by. So for me, I think it is fair, let's just go back to the drawing board. Let's make sure that we come back, and then we come back stronger. I know you are really, I mean, sweating because of this game, but then it's fine. Let's just calm down and then go again. So let me quickly take you through the table as it stands at the moment. So I think Liverpool are still on top now. Because they've been on top. City just got some 30 minutes opportunity to be at the top, but they are back down. Liverpool on top of the table with 21 points. Man City with 20 points, the same, 1 point different, being second. Arsenal are third with 17 points. Aston Villa are 17th. Sorry, are fourth with 17 points. The game is getting me confused. Brighton are fifth with 15 points. Chelsea sixth with 14 points. Tottenham seventh with 13 points. Newcastle eighth with 12 points. Yeah. So basically, that is the standing of the table after week 8 of EPL. Chelsea have dropped back to 6th position. Not too bad. Yeah. Hopefully next week things will change again. Right, guys. I don't know if you have anything to add.
No.
Right. Let us hear from you in the comment section. Apologies again for the live, for not being able to bring you the live coverage. Next week we will be coming back stronger. So don't be worried. Don't be worried. And also Stamford Bridge will be coming on Wednesday as well. Let's stay tuned and let's get this going. Subscribe if you're watching for the first time. Smash the like button. And we see you in the next one. Peace. We out.